Kiwo told a story of heritage and innovation. At the Sustainable Design Expo, these stories come to life through fashion and art, preserving Nigerian culture while driving sustainability and showcasing the rich heritage of Nigerian textiles. Discover fashion, fabrics, and art crafted with purpose, pieces that are not just for display, but for champions of sustainability and Nigerian creativity. Each piece tells a unique story, and you can take that story home, whether it's a hand-dyed fabric, a custom-designed outfit, or an art piece that celebrates Nigerian creativity. Be a part of something bigger. Shop sustainable, support local, and celebrate culture.
For the opening prayer, please let's give her a round of applause as she comes to pray for us and lead us into God's grace. Also, I would appreciate if we can have a volunteer for the Muslim prayer, because we must respect all religions and cultures here today. So if you are brave and bold before the Lord and before Allah, please come through. Oh, please, I found someone who has shown her hand. She's already coming forward. The lady at the back, thank you, but we have someone else coming in front. Please, let's give her a round of applause as she comes. Thank you very much. Maybe with the opening prayer. Thank you.
So can we close your eyes as we pray? Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for your grace and your mercy over our lives. Thank you for gathering us for the second edition of the Sustainable Design Expo. Thank you for everything you've done from the beginning of this program, the planning up to this time. We're grateful. And as we start this, we'll start in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. And we decree and declare that everything will go on smoothly. Lives will be impacted in Jesus' name. Businesses will be transformed. Networks will be bettered to the glory in Jesus' name. Amen.
Bismillah. All praise is due to Allah. We pray for a successful gathering. May it be beneficial for all of us. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, I know everybody wants to sit, but we still have one more technical prayer of sorts, but more of a pledge, the national anthem. So please, shall we rise while we pledge our allegiance to our nation? Media, please, could you play the national anthem? Don't worry, we won't let you murmur today. Thank you.
Dear native land, though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace all battle honored, and this we count as gain. To hand unto our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty Nigeria may be blessed.
Thank you very much. Please have your seats. Once again, welcome to this very great and prestigious occasion, the second of its kind. We have many, many exhibitors here today who have had sleepless nights, a lot of pin pricking, scissor cutting, mixing, Red Eyes, and so much more. They are all here today, but they are here with their best. Please, can we give them a round of applause for exhibiting today? You have the likes of No Tag. I'm going to call each of them so you know who they are. You have the likes of No Tag. I am currently wearing a No Tag, so please make sure you check them out. You have Titi Vivante. Please check them out as well. Our wonderful Nike Art Gallery is in the building in her full regal aura. Please make sure you go to the stand. We have Rimac, we have Sozo, clothing brand. We have Sultana, we have Opulent Creams, we have Jean Bolo Design, we have Style by Empress Express. We have Adeola, funny enough, my name, but written in a different form. We have Adeola and many other brands in the building. Please, I urge you to check them out, patronize, or get their contacts if you cannot buy it today, because we all know how the economy is. But still, please get their contacts, follow them on Instagram. Every single form of support is important. So thank you for that once again. Next up, I would like to humbly invite the representative from British Council, if she is here. I would like to humbly invite the representative for British Council, if she is here, for her welcome remark representing the British Council. Is she here? Okay, so not to delay any further, I would just move on and I can always call them to come back later. Is the representative for Transcorp Hilton here, please? Are they here? No. Okay, which is fine. They're busy, but they will definitely come through eventually. Up next, I would like to humbly, and I hope that you indulge me by giving her a very powerful and big round of applause before, after she speaks, we would quickly have some dancers perform. Our hostess, who is here to give her opening remark. After that, we will showcase the dancers and then give you a little bit of explanation about the agency that is organizing this. Please give a warm round of applause to Miss Ireoluwa Shoetan of A+ Agency. We can do better. We can do better. I will keep going. We can do better. We can do better. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say a big thank you for honoring our invitation. It's really exciting to see all the beautiful, handsome people in the room. And we're excited that we called and you answered. We feel so honored. Thank you all so much for coming. So, Sustainable Design Expo, started with a research that British Council had asked us to do. And basically what they wanted to see is how, we can preserve our cultural heritage as Nigerians. We realized that some of the crafts or some of the techniques of weaving were going extinct, and that was how this was birthed. So thank you for honoring this. This is the second edition, and we believe strongly that here gathered in this room are creative minds who have, made beautiful outfits. Running through the room yesterday, seeing the beautiful things the young people are doing was really exciting. To know that people will put waste together to create such beautiful pieces was really interesting. To see how people have taken our culture into a contemporary design was really interesting. So we came here today to, not just celebrate what they're doing, but also to amplify the work they're doing. For us, what is important is to see that great brands like this get the visibility that they need. And we believe strongly that the young people need more visibility. How can we, give them access to market? How can we show them where it's possible to get to. I was speaking to someone, I think over the week, and I said to her, I said, look, the reason why we are doing this, she asked me, Iri, why Sustainable Design Expo? Why not something else? And I said, for us is showing people the path. Mominike has been through a whole lot in her journey. She's achieved so much, you know, and I'm sure that she has had days of struggles. She has had days of successes. And when we who have arrived at some level show people the path, the journey we went through, it's easy for them to say, there's hope for me, there's a future for me. And for us, what we want to do is to let the entrepreneurs in the room know that there's a future there, there's a market there, there are people who love your work, who appreciate your work, and we just wanted to showcase them. So this event is pivotal because we unite the celebration of promotion of indigenous textile with sustainability. Our rich fabrics and designs long tied to our heritage. I said to Melissa when we were talking earlier, I said that, you know, there's a textile called, now I've forgotten the name. Let me try to remember. Telebite from Rivers State that has gone completely extinct. The last person who knows to weave that textile passed 2 years ago. Means that that textile is dead, except we find a way to revive it. And for us, what we want to do is to preserve our heritage culture. We want to be able to, like I'm wearing humbly Odaya's outfit, and this is Ashoke, this is Adire. It's our textile, it's beautiful. We want to be able to promote that. We're happy to wear this anywhere, on any platform. And that's what will sustain the people who are coming behind us. So for us, we think that preserving culture is very important, and it creates a future for our own heritage. So today, we want you to celebrate all the young people who have come here, put beautiful pieces, they've worked tirelessly. Let's encourage them, you know, by looking through their work, possibly purchasing, possibly making orders, you know, for the beautiful things they have put together. I salute all the innovators, the contributors who are here today. Your presence signifies a shared commitment to protecting our heritage culture. Your presence signifies a shared commitment to sustainability, and we're really happy you're here today. So please make sure, I think there's one of the, I think Rema, you know, they use, they renew or re-dye old outfits. So if you have old outfits, give it to them and they can revamp it. So that's the way we can create a more sustainable environment as a nation. So please, let's celebrate all the creatives who are here, the artists who have done beautiful work, the dancers, because that's some form of art, the poets, that's some form of art, the poetry. I mean, we have two fantastic people who have beautiful work. Sometimes I'm looking at it and I'm like, how did you create this? And I think they put in so much time, so much dedication to making sure that they come up with very excellent work. Let's celebrate them together. And we've just called you here to celebrate these beautiful people who have put this together. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoy, you know, everything you would experience here. We look forward to meeting every one of you, and God bless you. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful time.
Please, can we keep giving her a round of applause? Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, Madam, for that wonderful opening and welcome remark. Up next, we have a performance for you, a contemporary fusion performance from Slum to Stage Africa, and they are ably led by Emmanuel Osahan. Please enjoy the performance. Please clap for them, applaud them. Take videos, take pictures. Don't dance with them, just take videos and pictures still. But thank you for that. The podium is going down, and once again, we are welcoming Slum to Stage Africa, led by Emmanuel Osahon. Thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you so much, Slum to Stage Africa, for that very beautiful performance. I was telling the dancer a few minutes ago, I wish I had her stomach. There are a lot of outfits I would just like to show off. But right now, we have to keep it very demure, very classy. So thank you so much for that once again. I want to quickly appreciate some of the exhibitors here. We have Kenny Clays, Wallace Luxury Scents, Hopez Diamonds and Magazine, Sultana, Opulent Scents, Tessie Wears, Gaia Lumi. I'm sorry for the mispronunciation of your name, Gaia Lumi, and I will get more names as we go along. So up next, we have a very lovely showcase of sports and performance from our elegant, fabulous, Afrocentric Yoruba goddess of a mother, Mama Nike, and her troupe. There is no other like her. I'm also from Osun State, so please, we have to show off when we get on stage where we're from. I speak money and English. Please don't ask me to speak Yoruba. Thank you. So we're going to welcome in her girls with their very lovely performance. You can see the headgear. Please, it's all nationalities are welcome to wear the attire. All. Because wherever you go, they must recognize your presence. Even if you have to block them in church, it's okay. God understands. So please welcome the Nikkei Art Gallery ladies, divine ladies, who will be coming on stage. Thank you.
Here you have models from Nikkei Art Center showing our tie and dye fabric, silk, with the gele done in Adire. Their shoulder beads are made of recycled plastic. Hand beads also made of recycled plastic. Nikkei Art Gallery and Workshop Center is known for producing local fabrics from Adire lacquer, your regular tie-dye, batik, and alaroye. Nikkei Art Center houses a lot of students from different parts of Nigeria. Even foreigners come to Nikkei Art Center to learn how to make one trade. For today, we will be showing you the models with their tie and dye fabrics. These are students from different universities in Nigeria. They come to Nikkei Art Center to have their internship. They produce these fabrics you see them wearing. They learn how to sew, how to make beads, how to make hand fans, foot mats, and Mama Nikkei has done so much for all these students you see. You can see the raffia earrings they wear, turning trash to treasure, all made from raffia. And I will repeat again, the plastic beads you see them wear are made from recycled plastics, from your pure water sachet, your table water, melted plastics, and recycled into something very beautiful. Oh, the men are not left behind. See him flaunting his very beautiful agbada. And all the patterns you see on his agbada have different meanings. These are African symbols of communication. So basically all our models are wearing the boo-boo today, but you can buy these fabrics and sew whatever you feel like sewing with it. See how stunning and lovely they look rocking their boo-boos. Recycled fabrics, recycled beads, very beautiful. You could also learn a trade today. Visit Nikkei Art Center and learn how to make one thing or another. Tie-dye, batik, foot mats. You could learn to paint, to draw, make raffia earrings. You could basically turn anything you want to into an art. I know most of us find it difficult to tie gele. We have this auto gele, very beautifully made. You just have it kept, and anytime you want to wear it, you just put it on. Very lovely. So give it up for Nike Arts Gallery, Workshop and Center models, as they have beautifully showcased what they make. This is just a tip of the iceberg. You should visit Nike Arts Gallery and Center, kilometer 7.5, Airport Road, POE, and you will be wowed. This light is blinding me. The light is blinding my eyes.
Children, our daughters, our icon, well done for the good job. You know, as you know, we have to, nobody can do it like us. So our textile are dying off. I remember the Ashoke, there is Etu, Petuje, Yiyolonyo, Koforu, Asewoto Lomeka, Yotomilawa. So all these fabric are dying off. And without your effort, nobody is going to do it except you people, because the Nigeria belongs to the youth, and you people are the youth. And for you, the organizer, I cannot thank you enough for making it possible for me to be able to. The adire also, when we say adi, are, adire. All the children you see now, they are just, we are training between 100 to 80 free of charge in the gallery. And every 3 months, the first thing they learn is to learn the tie and dye. And these people are just like 3 months now, so they will be finishing. We have students from 36 states. We just want you to come and explore. If you want to learn how to do Ashoke, you can come. We have master class for people who want to learn the real hand woven. We have cloth from Bida. We have cloth from, I will say, Cross River, which is called Akwete. Then the cloth from Bida is also like the one that, before you become a chief, before you become a queen, you have to have that indigo. It's indigo to indigo. And indigo grows in the north. So this is the right place for everything. My organizer, my doctors, minister to be, thank you for making it possible. When they say sustainable, it's the cloth we made by ourselves. And without the young people buying it, it will die off. And I'm so happy to see a lot of young mothers, youth, who are here today just to support the textile of Nigeria. Then I thank the British Council for making it possible, and all the people who have supported this organization, the organizer, for making it possible. We have our chief, Christy, here, and her 2 friends. They just come to see what you are doing. And then we have it's our son, oh, he may be white in color. I always tell everybody, either white or black, once you are in Nigeria, you are united Nigeria. Thank you for coming. I'm not going to say much because we have more things to do today. Thank you for coming. They just come from Istanbul. So we send cultural to different states. So they come from Istanbul to go and share our cultural activities and cultural. I myself, I just come back from South Korea, where we went to train them also how to share our knowledge. We are using trash to treasure. All the plastic you see we are wearing, all these are from plastic of bottled water. Thank you.
My heart is still going. I tell people this, that regardless of whether I can't exactly speak the language or not, there is no way my body doesn't move when I hear the drums. Have you ever felt like you've been possessed at a party? You came with no money. You walked in there with no money. You said, I am here for the free food. I'm here for the free drinks. I'm here for the chops. I'm here for the selfies. And I'm home. I'm gone. Nobody is going to make me spend money. Then the drummer says, hold my drink. Especially if it's a Yoruba party. It's like you're possessed. It's like Shango, Oya, or Shun. Everybody is just in your spirit at the same time. Then when you get home, and NEPA takes light, and you need to buy fuel, then your card is declined. You remember what happened to you, that you were telling money changers, give me 10,000, let me spray. That's the power of cultural music. It takes us and makes us do things we did not expect ourselves to do. So for your act of self-restraint today in not spraying, they will catch you another time. Please give yourselves a round of applause for being a wonderful audience today. So I would like to humbly invite Madam Uju, who will be giving a welcome remark from British Council. She is representing the ones who have supported events for the past few years, especially if you live in Abuja and you have been privileged to attend a lot of their events. Madam Uju, please give her a round of applause. Thank you.
Good morning, and I greet you, Monique. I am privileged to be here, and more privileged to even speak after you. I mean, I'm going to hold this dear to my heart for God knows how long. My name is Uju Dubas Abasi. So I'm the project manager for arts and creative industries for the British Council in Nigeria, West Africa, and Sub-Saharan Africa. And I am happy to be here and welcome you all. I scribbled a few things. I'm just going to reel through it so we can have the fun we are here to have. Standing on the existing protocol, and on behalf of the British Council, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the Sustainable Design Expo 2024. It is an honor to be here today among so many talented designers, artists, and change makers who are committed to a more sustainable and innovative future for Nigeria and beyond. At the British Council, we firmly believe that the arts and creative industries hold immense potential not only to drive economic growth, but also to address pressing global challenges like the climate change and cultural preservation. Today, we see that potential coming to life as we gather to explore the intersection of design, culture, and technology, and with a strong emphasis on sustainability. The British Council is happy to be a supporter of the Sustainable Design Expo 2024, a special event celebrating sustainable designs, creativity, and innovation in Nigeria. Congratulations to the SDE team on receiving the support through our architecture, design, and fashion biennales and festival grants program for the second time. This support aims to strengthen the relationship between the UK and Nigeria creative sectors by supporting sustainable design and encouraging cross-cultural collaborations. The Sustainable Design Expo aligns with our mission to empower young designers to combine traditional craftsmanship with modern technologies like the AI, paving the way for a more innovative and eco-friendly future. The Expo's theme, Weaving Threads of Culture Through AI, reflects the British Council's goal of promoting creativity that not only drives economic growth, but also preserves cultural heritage. It shows how AI can help designers create sustainable products, find new markets, and reduce wastes. Key steps towards greener future. We are proud to support this event, like I said earlier. It offers a platform for early stage designers to showcase their talents to a global audience. The Sustainable Design Expo is more than just an exhibition. It's an opportunity for dialogue, for learning, for collaborations. It encourages creatives to connect with industry leaders, share ideas, and explore new opportunities, ultimately strengthening creative ecosystems in Nigeria and the UK. Our support goes beyond funding. We are committed to building a community where creativity thrives. As we kick off this year's expo, I encourage you all to engage fully, share your ideas openly, and collaborate widely. This event is not just a showcase of talent. It is a platform for building relationships, exploring new ideas, and sparking change. Whether you are here as a participant, partner, or visitor, your presence is an essential part of the success of this event and of the creative journey that we are all a part of. We believe in the connections made here will inspire future collaborations, contribute to sustainable growth in the creative sector. Once again, welcome to the Sustainable Design Expo 2024. Let's make this an inspiring event filled with creativity, innovation, and meaningful exchanges that will shape the future of sustainable design in Nigeria and beyond. Thank you.
Sorry for the delay. As you can see, we're doing sustainable fashion. So I have to show you what it is. This is no tag design and fashion. The earrings are from Lopez Designs at the back, so please make sure you go to their stand. Thank you so much for that. I would like to quickly recognize some of the brands who are here. You have Goblin & Co. Menswear. You have The Child Leather Limited. You have Idu Art Gallery. You have Crave Chin Chin. Please make sure you buy that outside, so while you're snacking, Netflix, and chilling, You can enjoy that. We have Chooks Art and Craft. We have GZ Touch Fashion House. We have Mama Africa and the Honorable Dr. Ngozi Akande showcasing her work. So please make sure you patronize it. Please let's give each of them a round of applause. Up next, I would like you to pay attention to the screens as we watch a video about this expo and the A+ agency. Thank you.
World told the story of heritage and innovation. At the Sustainable Design Expo, these stories come to life through fashion and art, preserving Nigerian culture while driving sustainability and showcasing the rich heritage of Nigerian textiles. Discover fashion, fabrics, and art crafted with purpose, pieces that are not just for display, but for champions of sustainability and Nigerian creativity. Each piece tells a unique story, and you can take that story home, whether it's a hand-dyed fabric, a custom-designed outfit, or an art piece that celebrates Nigerian creativity. Be a part of something bigger. Shop sustainable, support local, and celebrate culture. At A+ Agency, we are more than just a brand. We are a movement driven by the belief that creativity can spark change and that every young person, every woman, and every creative mind has the power to shape their own future. We are dedicated to eradicating unemployment and unemployability. At A+ Agency, we equip the next generation with the skills, the knowledge, and the opportunities they need to turn dreams into careers, passion into success. Through our innovative programs and our academies, we bridge the gap between potential and achievement. Our commitment is clear: to empower you, uplift women, and champion creative entrepreneurs. We believe in nurturing ideas, fostering innovation, and driving progress one individual at a time. A+ Agency, empowering creative entrepreneurs for a sustainable future. Today, we are addressing one of the fashion industry's most pressing issues: waste management. Every year, millions of tons of textile waste end up in landfills, contributing to pollution and harming our environment. But technology offers a solution: artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is reshaping how we approach waste in fashion. By predicting consumer demand more accurately, AI helps brands reduce overproduction, minimizing excess inventory that would otherwise become waste. AI also assists in optimizing supply chains, making processes more efficient and less wasteful. Additionally, AI is transforming recycling by identifying materials that can be repurposed. AI enables smarter sorting and the reuse of textiles. Together, waste management strategies and AI innovation are leading us towards a more circular, sustainable fashion. Let's embrace these tools, create a future where fashion leaves a lighter footprint on the planet.
Okay, up next, I would like to humbly, before I call on the next speaker, I would like to recognize Overture Photography, who just stepped in. Please make sure you go view their work, or you can view it from your seat, but please still go closer to take a look at it later on. Up next, it is my great honor and privilege to welcome Sir Ayo Adiagbo, the Special Assistant to the President on Arts, Culture, and Creative Economy, to say a few words. Please welcome sir. Please give him a round of applause as he comes to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. I think we have a lot of creatives here, so I think you should answer. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, good. Kindly permit me to stand on already established protocol. Today's event is actually very special to me, and I'm sure a lot of you will be wondering why. It's special just because of two things. I remember last year when I first got appointed by the president as his special assistant on art, culture, and creative economy. I received a lot of requests to attend events, to come and talk, and I think the second request I received was from the A Plus agency. I came for the event last year, December 2023, and I thought I was randomly, honoring an invitation to just talk and leave. Little did I know that the engagement from then will fortify and bring together my office and the A Plus agency team. And it leads me to the second one. From the first stage of creating the second edition of SDE, my office has been very privileged. The intense work, commitment, and tireless dedication of Mrs. Iriolua, founder of the A Plus agency, and her team have put to make this a reality. The continuous back and forth, the meetings, the search for sponsors, the proposals written, and even a lot of misunderstanding all led up to create something culturally and creatively relevant today. So permit me to state that you are all not just sitting or standing in a hall at Transcorp Hilton, but you are in an environment which is a symbol of a desire made reality, birthed by silent prayers and intense commitment. The SDE is not just an event for us, but a dream come true. And I'm very glad to be here with you today as I briefly speak on the topic I was told to speak on, the role of government policy in the creative sector. Between the first SDE and now, the creative economy is completely in a different place. The Ministry of Art, Culture, and Creative Economy, ably led by Honorable Anatu Musawa, has demonstrated the potential that lies in the industry, with results following. Beyond creating a strategic 8-point plan, we've been able to initiate major projects like CLAP, the Creative Leap Acceleration Program, which is a platform made to harness and empower creative minds in Nigeria. We also have the $617 million IDICE Fund initiative by the federal government of Nigeria to promote funding for digital and creative sectors. The current restructuring of the National Theatre, which will soon be commissioned. The refurbishment of 6 major museums in Nigeria. The international soft power moves made, such as the Nigeria Pavilion, Destination 2030, Nigeria Everywhere, a global cultural experience incorporated on the sidelines during the United Nations General Assembly 2024 at New York, as well as the development of foundational policies. And just for a moment, if you would indulge me, I would like to explore the power of government policies with the time I've been given. Under the 8-point plan, there is a clear priority to fast-track policy framework. Accordingly, the Ministry of Art, Culture, and Creative Economy and the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, NESG, signed the Policy Initiative MOU, which is going to facilitate the delivery of the Nigerian Intellectual Property Rights Policy, the National Policy on the Creative Economy, the National Cultural Policy, Monetary Policy, and Credit Solutions for the Creative Economy, and Incentives Policies for the Creative Economy. The present administration is intentional about the growth of Nigeria's creative industry, and platforms like the Sustainable Design Expo continues to make us beam with pride on what we've built so far as a nation in just a year and some months for our creatives. With the support of the government through policies, we are positioned to create jobs, stimulate growth, drive tourism, promote cultural identity, and make Nigeria more competitive on the global scale. I know some of us came to SDE expecting just a showcase, but from my experience with the first and now the second edition, I can confidently say it's much more than that. The SDE is very dynamic beyond the celebration of culture, craftsmanship, and sustainability. It is a window into time, offering you a glimpse either to the past or the future. So when you look through the pieces exhibited in this hall today, you either get to experience cultural legacies from time past, preserved and expressed through textiles and fabric, or you'll be transported to the future, especially today, as we explore the theme of futuristic woven textiles and the incorporation of AI. Therefore, I would like to thank the organizers of SDE for being audacious and bold in taking us through time with the use of fashion and art. My office remains committed to the vision of all creatives. There is a result-oriented guarantee that we will not just believe in you, but we would also champion the work you do. As I say this not just for myself, but also for the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you so much for that, sir. It is good to see the youth ably represented in the presidency. Hopefully you'll have a few conversations with the exhibitors. You know, the thing about giving your card to someone like me is that I will put you on the spot. So please audience, clap for him loudly as he patronizes a few stands after. Right, am I correct? Mm-hmm. You see, your position holds great weight. Therefore, your pockets should feel the weight as well. Or maybe it should lose a little weight, just a little, not a lot. We'll talk off camera about the lot later. So thank you so much for that. Up next, we're going to be watching two videos. The first one would be the Ogoni story, while the second one would be a video on woven textiles and cultural heritage. So please enjoy. If you want to quickly run out and get your crave chin-chin so you can enjoy your educational Netflix and chill moment, just ask one of the assistants around and they would help you with that. So please enjoy this two productions, the first one on the Ogoni story,
Ogoni
and the
land,
second one on the
a
wooden,
region known
woven
for its
textiles.
rich land and thriving communities. This land has always been a place of potential. For generations, the people relied on the land and rivers for their livelihoods. But over time, oil extraction began to change things. The environment suffered, polluted rivers, damaged soil, and the community left searching for a new way forward. Yet, despite these challenges, the people of Ogoni land remain strong and determined to overcome and find new opportunities. In response, A+ Agency, in partnership with High Prep, introduced the Livelihood Program, a vocational training initiative. This initiative equipped Ogoni women and youths with skills in fields like fashion, culinary arts, and more. Through these skills, over 500 individuals have gained not just knowledge, but a renewed sense of purpose. They are rebuilding their lives and creating new paths for their future. With the support of A+ Agency and High Prep, the Ogoni people are turning challenges into opportunities, proving that resilience and empowerment goes hand in hand. Creativity is evolving. AI is not just a tool in fashion and art. It's a creative force redefining how we design, imagine, and express. By learning from heritage, AI translates cultural elements into fresh patterns and textures, helping designers infuse their work into unique narratives. It's a partnership merging the human touch with machine precision. In fashion, AI is reimagining textiles and apparel. It enables designers to explore forms, colors, and patterns in ways never before possible, bridging tradition with innovation. From generating original artwork to creating personalized fashion pieces, AI is transforming creativity into a sustainable collaborative process, fueling new possibilities and empowering artists and designers to push boundaries. AI is more than technology. It's a new voice in the creative process. Together, we are weaving a future where fashion and art are shaped by the limitless potential of human imagination and AI. Fashion is more than just wearing a piece of cloth. It's a powerful expression of identity, culture, and creativity. In our everyday lives, fashion influences how we present ourselves to the world, giving us the confidence to embrace who we are. Here in Nigeria, fashion plays a unique and vibrant role. From our rich heritage in traditional attire to the bold innovations seen on runways today, Nigeria's fashion is a reflection of our diversity and dynamism. It's an industry that not only shapes our cultural narrative but also drives economic growth, empowering designers, artisans, and entire communities. Fashion in Nigeria is more than just style. It's a movement that inspires creativity, connects generations, and puts our culture on the global stage. Every day we wear our stories, and fashion is a language.
Thank you so much for that, media. I hope you were able to learn, even though they were very short productions, I hope you were able to learn a little something about woven textiles as well as the Ogoni story. So I would like to humbly recognize a few faces in the audience, which is very important. I would like to stand on all existing protocol, but I would still mention a few names. The first would be the very beautiful Mariam Ogi. Please, can we give her a round of applause? Please rise so they can see your beauty. Thank you. She's representing ICF today. Thank you so much. The next person, please forgive me if I don't pronounce your names as well. I will do my very best. Or you could just find a husband from your place, then I'll learn and then I'll pronounce it better. I would like to humbly recognize Danielle Fitcher. Did I say it right? Danielle, please can you rise? Thank you for being here. Sarah Ugama. I hope I said it. Ugama. Is she here? But let's give her a round of applause. She probably stepped out for a bit. I would like to humbly recognize Amina Wali Shafiq, the queen of Bubu Kato in the building. Thank you for being here, Ma. I would like to recognize Christine Gerlach. Did I say it right? Yes. Please give her a round of applause. She looks absolutely stunning. Thank you for being here. Please have your seat. Suzanne Collier. Please give her a round of applause. I feel like as I'm pronouncing these names, like their sons or son-in-laws or brothers should just realize I'm ready. I'm ready. I would like, this name, beautiful in person, beautiful in heart, beautiful in design, Miss Huda Fado Abacha. Please, come on guys, we can do better than that. I would pay good money to see all these names I'm calling. Luckily I'm the MC, so it's fine. I would like to recognize Zainab Holdu, did I pronounce it right? Please give her a round of applause. Pretty and petite in her beautiful abaya. Thank you for being here. Dr. Ngozi Akandi. Please, can we give her a round of applause? You need to check out her work. Ma, you're lucky that it can't fit into this pocket. It would have gone home with me today. The next person I'd like to humbly recognize is Katurak Chinyo. I hope I pronounced it right. She's outside? Okay. Please give her a round of applause still for being here. Thank you. The next name I would like to humbly recognize is, once again, I apologize if I don't pronounce it correctly. When I marry into the family, we'll get it right. We have Britta Van Eckerland. Oh, wow. Welcome. Just we'll talk after if you have a son or a brother, it's fine. The next person we have, even if I don't pronounce this name right, I'm still marrying into your family, it's fine. We have Slevlana? Okay. I got the first part right, so it's okay. Please welcome her with a good round of applause. Thank you for that. We have Abimbola Oluwa Lobo here. Please, in his regal outfit, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you. And of course, the one person that her applause has to be beyond recognition at this point, our very own Mama Africa, our very own chief, Dr. Nike Okundai. Please, can we give her a round of applause? You just look at that. I love it. Thank you so much to our esteemed guests for being here. We understand you have a very busy day, but your presence makes this event even more meaningful to not just the exhibitors, but those in the audience and the youth who are doing their very best to be recognized on every single platform. So dear exhibitors, make sure you take the selfies, make sure you take all the pictures, the unlooking ones, the looking ones, make sure you take all of them, make sure you tag them so they remember who you are. Please share your Instagram handles with every single person. It is very, very important. Thank you for that. Up next, we have a very wonderful speech by the very beautiful Hudaya. Please let's give her a round of applause. Please keep clapping as she comes to the stage. The beautiful Madam Hudaya Abacha. Please let's give her a round of applause. Thank you. There's no madam here too. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm very bad with public speaking. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Huda Fadul Abacha, and I would like to say I'm honored and in awe of you. Mama Nike, you are larger than life, and we love you. Thank you, Ma. I am a fashion designer, founder Hudaya Woman, and Hudaya Fashion Academy. Sustainable fashion is not just a revolution in a world where fast fashion reigns. Sustainable fashion is crucial today as the fashion industry is one of the largest polluters on the planet. Embracing sustainable fashion means we're saying yes to preserving our environment, yes to a future where fashion and sustainability coexist harmoniously. It's a powerful movement that redefines fashion with a conscience, urging us to think before we buy and choose quality over quantity. Sustainable fashion is more than just using eco-friendly materials and ethical production processes. True sustainability also involves preserving and honoring our cultural heritage. The fashion industry is a major player and has the power to make a significant positive impact. Nigeria has a long history of sustainable fashion practices, including traditional textile techniques such as hand weaving, natural dyeing, embroidery, that has been passed down through generations. And these methods not only reflect our artistry, our respective cultures, but also often have lower environmental footprint. As an African bespoke fashion designer, we focus on our rich heritage. Almost 70% of our bespoke orders are made using Ankara. We now try to modernize Ankara by adding embroidery, applique, hand beading, hand stitching, African craftsmanship that blend modern fashion with tradition. We work with local artisans and small community-driven businesses for our local woven textile, thereby helping in preserving their culture and practices while improving their livelihood in our own way. When I started my ready-to-wear design, I was more focused on making English dresses and styles that you could find in most brands abroad. And I wasn't appealing to the target market. And I started thinking, what is my brand lacking? And I realized it was lacking that African touch. By introducing African print to our silk fabrics, our organza fabrics, African embroidery, beadwork, into our modern contemporary designs, we were able to appeal to both local and global markets. Many African fashion designers and brands are recognizing the importance of merging traditional craftsmanship with modern innovative practices to create designs that are both culturally rich and environmentally responsible, thereby creating a fashion ecosystem that values heritage, innovation, and sustainability. Growing up, I always felt Bubu and Iran Buba were for our mothers, for our parents, not for the younger generation. But you can all agree with me that African fashion designers have taken Bubu to Harvard and back. It has been redesigned and modernized to appeal to the younger generation. You find silk adire bubus, chiffon organza adire bubus, silk Ankara fabrics. You find adire with ashoke, adire with beads, adire with crystals, like what Mama Africa is wearing, Antinike. And you find Ankara bubus with applique and beadwork. You find Ankara bubus with applique and beadwork. Many African, oh, sorry. As a bridal fashion designer, I have seen positive change in my brides over the years. We have brides now who want to wear traditional cultural attires that reflect their culture and heritage, like Ashoke, like Fulani Saiki for our Fulani brides, traditional Ankara for our Nupe and Hausa brides, Dongasho for our Kanuri people, Kente for the Ghanaians, as part of their wedding outfit with a modern touch. African fabrics are more than just materials. They are living traditions that tell stories of the past, present, and the future, where each piece reflects our cultural identity and our history. As demand for African global fashion continues to grow globally, it's crucial to recognize the origin of these textiles and ensure that African-made fabrics and industries are supported and celebrated. Thank you.
Please let's give her a round of applause once again. Thank you so much, Ma, for that very enlightening speech. I think I can now walk around the audience, right? So you can look at my outfit properly. I'm just going to stroll a little. I'm wearing no tag fashion for the dress. Shoes, gifted by my sister. I have no idea who it's from. And my earrings from Hopez Design at the back. Sultana is here, very classy, very demure, very elegant, very out there. So please check out some of these brands. If Miss Hudaya and our Boo Boo Queen had their outfits, I would strut it too. Just to let you know that money suits me. And when you wear their outfits, whether you have money or not, you have confidence. Agreed? Thank you. So up next, I would like to humbly call on the beautiful Boo Boo Queen, that's what I'm calling her, Boo Boo Couture Queen, Miss Amina Wali Shafiq. I will read out her profile while she's standing. Yes, you'll go on stage, so you can go on stage so I can read out your profile. Manu, can I have my phone, please? Thank you. It's just a briefing on who she is. So she is the creative director and CEO of Le Boubou Chateau. I said it right, yes?
Yes.
Let me do it again. She is the executive and creative director and CEO of Le Boubou Chateau, a sustainable development consultant with a luxury lifestyle brand that blends modern elegance with African-inspired aesthetics. And she will be giving us wonderful words to live by. Please let's give her a round of applause. Thank you.
I'd like to stand on existing protocol. Thank you all for being here. I mean, it's such a wonderful event. Thank you, Mama Nike. I'm from Bidda, by the way. So you spoke about the fabric earlier. My name is Amina Shafiq. I'm a development consultant turned fashion designer by mistake. So basically, I've always been intentional about my market, about my design, and it's the boubou. The boubou is the staple African piece that has been in existence since time immemorial. It's a piece that you can dress up, dress down. So when I started the brand, the Boubou Chateau, I knew that the boubou was it for me. And the boubou for me is more of a statement because you bring your fabric, like what I'm wearing. It's just simple print that has been brought down from like the Dutch since time slavery. And what the print on it is the flowers that they drew to remind them of home. The boubou, the Ankara, the French that brought the Adire, we all used, I mean, way back then, they used it to imprint it to give them hope of home. So when we started developing our boo-boos, you would bring like a fabric, whether it's 2,000 or 2 million, but we would make it look authentic. We would make it look African. We would give it that rich elegance that you could wear your boo-boo absolutely anywhere. So the boo-boo for me is a symbol of youth, it's a symbol of perspective, and it's the best symbol of African fabric. Our core niche is embroidery. Everything we do revolves primarily around embroidery. And the embroidery, unfortunately, it's not something that you can learn. It's either you're born to do it or you can't do it. It's the technique. And unfortunately, these days, we have the older people who come in and they can't share this because they keep on telling you it's something that you have it or you don't have it. So in Africa, you have the artisans who keep on roaming the earth. Peace, love, all come together to inspire fashion. So this is something that they take to heart, because when they get on their machine, and they will tell you they don't need a new machine. The machine that they've been using for 20 years is still the same machine, because they know the consistency of the lines, the landscape, the flowers, the geometry, the symmetry. Everything is already calculated for them. So you can't teach this. So when we are passing down this skill for sustainability, it's very difficult, because it's like searching the whole of West Africa and North Africa for that one person who can give you that design, which is unfortunately becoming very difficult. But when it comes to sustainability, it's quite simple. We, the designers, are the ones keeping the fabric market in business. Without us being able to cut out these boo-boo, these eccentric pieces, whether it's the Filtex in Switzerland or the Adira maker in Lagos, we're the people sustaining the business. Because if we don't give you that cut, if we don't give you that design, if we don't give you that fashion piece, you cannot wear that fabric. If we don't give you that essential cut that brings you out, if we don't give you that demeanor that brings out your fabric, if we don't embroider it, whether it's the cut, you cannot just wear the piece. You can't just wrap it. So we are the people intentionally keeping the market, the fabric market in business. So sustainability comes all together, passing down these traits from generation to generation, sustaining the business, because the business is very vital in Africa. You have to make money, last. Yes. So basically, the Bubu Shatu is an epitome of Africa. And it started out of a huge market in diaspora. When they have weddings, they have functions, they want to look African, and they don't just want simple cotton. So they want that when Africans appear, they want to appear. You must see them even standing there. You see like mommy is shining. That's the concept, that's the whole idea, and auntie is overshining. So that's the main idea. So sustainability for us definitely is passing on generation, and most importantly is finance, because it's very difficult with the rising cost of goods for us to keep the business going and give the best designs, whether it's recycle or normal craft, all come together. So thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you.
Please, let's keep giving her a round of applause. Thank you so much for that, Ma. Sorry, please give me a few minutes. I'll be right there. Okay, thank you once again for that, Miss Amina. That was very beautiful, and enlightening. I would like to recognize the presence of some amazing people who are here in the hall with us today. Please let's give a round of applause to Melissa Jones, the USAID Country Director. Please can we give her a round of applause? Oh, wow, you've been here the whole time. Welcome. Thank you for being here. You are very much appreciated for taking out the time from your very busy schedule. Please patronize. Okay, thank you. Up next, I would like to humbly recognize Mrs. Oiza Nicholson, the Country Director for Paladin. Please can we give her a round of applause? Welcome, looking very fashion-centric. Thank you for being here. I would like to recognize Dr. Ibukun Adedayo. Dr. Ibukun, thank you so much, ma'am. Please let's give her a round of applause for being here. I would like to humbly recognize Ayotunde Fasanya, who is here. He's at the back, he's at the way back. Please let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Sorry, give me a second. I would like to humbly recognize the very esteemed presence of one of our honorable ministers, Madam. I keep saying Madam because it is the most exquisite name I can think of. Madam, Her Excellency, our own very own Madam Lola Adejon, our Minister of Tourism. We can do better. When you're going to the office, you need sponsorship, you need letters, you need stamp of approval. You need them to let others know who you are. Please, I need a better round of applause for her. Welcome. It is such an honor to have you here. You look very dashing in your outfit. So thank you for that. Thank you for all the recognitions. We will still keep recognizing people as we move forward. So the next thing on our list is an introduction video of Sauda's video. Can we have that media? Can we have that up on the screen? Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sauda Husna Imam and I am originally from Nigeria. My roots lie in Kano State, a place rich in heritage and culture which has deeply influenced my work as a textile designer. I am now residing in the UK where I continue to explore the intersection of culture, craftsmanship and contemporary design. I launched my brand Sauda this year with a focus on creating bespoke textiles that tell stories rooted in African heritage with a modern twist. Weaving in northern Nigeria is more than just a craft. It is a deeply ingrained part of our culture and community. Traditionally, weaving has been passed down generations with techniques and skills taught within families. It is an essential part of our heritage that connects us to our ancestors and tells stories of who we are as a people. In the North, weaving plays a vital role in community life. It's a craft that brings people together, whether through creating garments for special occasions or simply producing textiles that are traded and used in everyday life. The textiles created are often rich in symbolism. They have so much meaning, with patterns and colors representing different regions, clans, or historical moments. The craft not only preserves our history, it also provides livelihoods for many, ensuring that our traditions are sustained and celebrated. As younger generations are exposed to modern influences, it is so important, it's really crucial to continue to pass these skills and traditions down to them. keeping alive the stories and techniques that define our cultural identity. At university, we had to choose a specialism within textiles. It was between knit, weave, and print. I sucked at knit, but for a long time, I struggled to choose between printed and woven textiles. For me, weaving represents a bridge between the past and the present. As a designer, I'm drawn to the complexity and the depth of woven textiles as a craft. It requires a lot of patience, but it also allows for boundless creativity. Each woven piece tells a story of craftsmanship and cultural heritage, which is something I strive to preserve and modernize through my designs. On a personal level, weaving is a way for me to honor my Ariwa roots. It feels like a tangible connection between me and my ancestors and their way of life. It truly inspires me to continue their legacy in a modern context. Creatively, weaving allows me to experiment with textures, patterns, and materials, while also staying rooted in a tradition that means so much to me. I am particularly excited to share this project with you. It's called Afropolitan Trousseau, and it is my graduate collection. A trousseau is basically a container where brides keep their fabrics that they buy for their wedding. And this project was inspired by the historical and contemporary evolution of Nigerian weddings. It was mainly inspired by my parents' weddings as well. And these are the beautiful fabrics. As you can see here, a lot of the colors were inspired by Nigeria. So there's a lot of greens and creams. But also I used a material or a yarn called lurex, which gives it this shine and adds a touch of luxury. I really liked this particular sample because it gave me a bit of a surprise when I turned back. You would never be able to tell it was the same fabric by looking at it from behind and then turning it to the front. I like to pretend that it was intentional, but no, it was completely weaving magic. This is another lovely pattern. This whole sample was made using a combination of silk and lurex yarns, and I hand-dyed all of my silk yarns. It was a learning experience, but I think it came out pretty well. I see this fabric being used as some sort of jacket. I think it would look pretty cool. This is a very special sample, and I really like it because it was my first successful sample on the jacquard loom. And a jacquard loom is basically like a digital, more advanced version of a hand loom. And you can insert your patterns and it will essentially do the job for you. These patterns derive from trousseau containers that I found in Kasuwan Kurmi, which is the Kurmi market in Kano State in Nigeria, which is where I'm from. And I dissected the patterns from these containers and put them into repeats. And yeah, I really love how it turned out. This is a small sample. I have a bigger version, but yeah. I think the color and the shine complements this very well, and I can definitely see a Nigerian bride rocking this fabric. Weaving, especially in Nigeria, has the incredible potential to grow and evolve in today's fashion world. It is a craft that is rooted in tradition, but I believe it can find a strong place in modern and sustainable fashion. With the growing demand for eco-friendly and ethically produced products, woven textiles, which are often handmade and use natural materials, can really stand out. One way weaving can evolve is by blending traditional techniques with contemporary design. This keeps the heritage alive while making it relevant in today's fashion market. Nigerian weavers have unique skills that often create beautiful, intricate fabrics, and these can be used not just for traditional garments, but also for modern, high-fashion collections that appeal globally. Sustainability is another key reason why weaving should be embraced. Many weaving practices use natural fibers such as cottons and linens and dyes, which are much kinder to the environment compared to mass-produced synthetic fabrics. By supporting local weavers and encouraging the use of eco-friendly materials, we can help preserve the craft while promoting sustainable fashion. My inspiration comes from many places, but I'm always drawn to the stories around me, whether it's from my culture, my environment, or everyday life. A lot of my creativity is sparked by the rich history and culture of Nigeria, but also nature. Nature plays a huge role in inspiring me. I find the colors and the textures and patterns in nature to be a constant source of creativity, whether it's in the vibrant tones of flowers or the earthy hues of landscape. Living in the UK has introduced me to a different kind of nature, and that contrast between the two environments, UK and Nigeria, often shows up in my work. Finally, I find inspiration in the everyday moments, the people I meet, the galleries I visit, and even my own personal journey. I'm always thinking about how I can capture these emotions and stories through the textiles that I create, blending cultural elements I'm connected to with modern influences. I also think that AI is a great tool to help us, not to replace us. It can combine the traditional techniques into the future, letting us create exciting new designs that still respect our heritage. AI can help us combine old skills with new technology to make unique and meaningful fashion. I believe that AI can really help improve fashion design, even for traditional crafts like hand weaving. Instead of replacing old techniques, AI can work with them. It can help designers come up with new patterns and ideas more quickly, which can make the creative process more easy and faster. As I look to the future, my goal as a designer is to continue creating textiles and fashion that honor traditional crafts like hand weaving while pushing the boundaries of modern design. I want to keep exploring how we can blend heritage with new technologies like AI to create something not only beautiful but sustainable and meaningful. Weaving is such an important part of our culture as Nigerians, and I truly believe that it has a strong place in the future of fashion. By respecting our roots and finding innovative ways to bring these traditions forward, we can create designs that tell stories, support local artisans, and contribute to a more sustainable fashion industry in the long run. My hope is that we can inspire the next generation and appreciate these crafts, and we can inspire them to think about fashion in a way that values both creativity and responsibility. It's about preserving our past while building a better future for fashion in Nigeria.
Please let's give Sauda a beautiful round of applause once again for that. I just wanted to, before I say a few words, strut the runway with a little outfit. My kimono at the moment is from Style by Empress Express. It's all about fusion for her, the latest George, the new George, Igbo culture, and a bit of Ashoke to showcase the Yoruba culture. I might just marry an Igbo man, you never know. And then the bag, the cute purse, as I hold it and walk around for you to see, is by Ade Ola. No, it's not mine, it's her brand, but we have the same name. Very elegant, showcasing Ashoke. Even my footwear. Men can wear it, women can wear it, anybody can wear it. If you have enough money, your pets can wear it too. So please, make sure you visit their stand for that. Please let's give a round of applause to Style by Empress Express and Adeola for making me look very elegant and very regal today. Thank you. I had a plan to just throw on a shirt and a gown inside. So far, I've had 2 no-tag fashion designs, 1 Style by Empress Express, and now I'm rocking an Adeola. Imagine rocking your own name. Thank you very much for that. I would like to especially recognize these people. I mentioned their names before, but it is important I do it again because our very beautiful mother invited them. They are her guests. And because they have honored her, they are honoring us in turn. Chief Mrs. Christine Gelak from the Ashanti Gallery. Please let's give her a round of applause once again. Thank you so much for being here. We really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Mrs. Danielle Fitcher from the management of Boyes. Did I pronounce it properly? Oh, so I might just become married to someone in your family. I love it. I'm capable of running all brands. Thank you very much. Then you have the very beautiful Mrs. Suzanne Collier from Julius Berger. Thank you so much for being here. The next person I would like to humbly recognize is Mrs. Teresa Ryan, who is the wife of the ambassador to Ireland. Welcome, thank you so much. We might pop down to the pub later. Love it. The next person I'd love to recognize is Aziza Dangote, who is here. Here? She is? Or maybe she stepped out. Please just give them a round of applause. So it is important we listen to those who are leading us. They can give us insights and information into little things and also show us that they are part of us and they are interested in our development, not just as youth, but as Nigerians, Africans, while fusing other communities and cultures into our lifestyle. Please give a resounding welcome to our Honorable Minister of Tourism, Her Excellency, Madam Lola Ade John. Thank you. We can do better, house. We can do better.
Good afternoon, ladies and the few gentlemen here. I'm delighted to be here. I didn't expect to come because I have another engagement which I have to attend. I'm not wearing the right clothes. I'm not very fashionable, but this is actually not traditional, even though the style is. But to work, I do wear African fabrics. I wear that to work every day. I don't even wear Ankara. I wear our local dyed fabric from different parts of Nigeria. And even though I come from Lagos, in the west, that's the southwest, we have the Adires from Ogun State, from Osun State, from Kwara, from Kogi, and so on and so forth. And then I found out that we do have fabrics that are locally dyed in the pits in Kano State. And they make them from this wonderful soft cotton. And anyway, my job has taken me around some parts of Nigeria. I haven't gone to all the states, but I'm trying. I think the furthest I've gone to is Taraba State, and you have to come. The road isn't too good, but you have to be there. The air is very clean. It's beautiful countryside. It's lush. They plant tea, and then there's a beautiful park, Gashaka Gunte, and I was told that they have 4 different ecological zones with different fauna and flora. I've been to Obudu Mountain Resort, I've been to Ekiti State, where they have the Ikogosi. I've been to Ikogosi, the warm and cold water springs. I've been to, I think it's in Enugu, where they have the caves. So I've been able to taste what we do have in this country, because if you don't taste it and see it, you can't sell it. And my job is actually to sell what we have to offer in this country. And we have a long way to go, but we do have everything but snow. We have the primates, we have the fauna, we have the flora, we have the food, we have the fashion, which I haven't done very well in. But, and then we have the entertainment business. I was in Korea recently, and they want to partner with us in Nigeria in the film industry. I couldn't understand why, because they have their own films, and my daughter is actually glued to South Korean movies. So I couldn't understand why they wanted to, and it's so far. But as part of tourism, we have to ensure that we are easily accessible. We need to ensure we have connectivity. We have to ensure that we have the right infrastructure. We have to ensure that we attract investors to invest in our tourist activities and infrastructure, and so on and so forth. We want to emulate what they're doing in other countries, using our waterways, for travel. We also want to, I found out that in Egypt and some other countries, they move around, and they use their water. I was also in Zambia, and all we did was go on a ferry and watch the sunset, and they charged us money for that. So, and so there's so much we can do, and we have to move away from where we are today, which is the dependence on export of oil. And we can sell tourism, we can sell our fabrics, we can sell our fashion, we can sell our food. We are also having, we eventually want to host the first national gastronomy competition, but it's going to start from the communities all the way to the local governments, to the states, and then to the federal. The most important thing we are doing currently is trying to promote domestic and community-based tourism. And that is because we also have to get our communities involved and get them ready to welcome our guests. We're training them on crafts. We have some out there, and so that they sell the junk. I mean, all of you that are tourists, you spend money on junk, but it's the junk that we put on our fridges and freezers, and we wear some of them, and so on and so forth. So there's just so much we can do, and we need to believe. We also want to upskill our people, especially right from primary school. We believe that, I believe that local tour operators it doesn't have to be a special occupation. If children are taught history and tourism right from primary school, especially in their communities, they can get to understand what is in their community and talk about it, and to also share that knowledge with people that come and visit, either internationally or domestically. So there's so much opportunity for us in the tourism industry, and I'm really excited that I'm part of it. I never thought I would be here today, I'm an IT, I have an IT background. I've worked in banks across Africa and in some parts of the world, and I never ever expected to be here today. So I'm shouting out to our young people, you never know where you can get to. You never know where you can be, and you never know what you can offer. And so do a good job, sell, 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 and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Please let's keep giving her a round of applause. Thank you so much for that, Ma. You look fabulous, by the way. If this is what you call simple, you should have seen me earlier. I was simpler than you. Thank you so much, Ma, for being here. Thank you for speaking, especially with your very busy schedule. We appreciate it. Please give her a round of applause once again. Up next, I would like to humbly invite Overture to the stage. He would be telling us a bit about himself, but before he does that, Overture is a Nigerian conceptual fine arts photographer and curator who merges traditional art with technology, creating immersive experiences. He's one of the first to have turned his art in Nigeria towards augmented reality. If any of us have been to Discovery Center, you would have seen his work. He is leading the charge. He's been doing it for 4 years now. And he has a project called the 11 Project or the 11 Project. I think he would explain better when he gets up on stage. He is the future of augmented reality, and he hopes to get other people to be part of it. So please give a round of applause for Overture as he comes to the stage looking like an Arab sheik. Very, very lovely, very manly, very rich looking. You need to strut. Excuse me, sir, wait. This is a fashion event. It's sustainable fashion. Strut like you own the walkway. Thank you. You may go now. The shoes, the outfit. Flip it, please. I need you to show them. There we go. Please welcome Overture as he tells us a little bit about himself. Thank you.
I would like for the video to come up before I say something. Or do I go ahead? Hello, my government name is Oladapo Ogunjobi, but I am Overture. I'm an artist. I studied art in the University of Lagos. Okay.
But I haven't been able, every time I speak, it's like my waking thought. I need to get the stand, but I really, really love your work. And it really spoke to me. And I'm sure you heard this a lot, but I haven't been able, every time I speak, it's like my waking thought. I need to get this print. I need to be looking at it every day. I need to get it. It really, really speaks a lot to me, and I love it. So keep doing what you're doing. It's amazing. Please send me the information, send me your account number. When can I get it? I need it as soon as possible. Thank you.
Oh, my body is sweating me. Thank you. So that was 4 years of belief, 4 years of pushing for what seemed impossible in 2020. So in 2020, I came up with the concept of augmented reality art for the first time in Africa. And God did it, that immediately the project was released, the 1111 project, it became a success. People loved it and the thing traveled the world. And fast forward 4 years after, it's now a global success. It happens to be Africa's first augmented reality art experience. And I've been able to display at museums, galleries worldwide. But the reason why I'm here is because I want to share the experience of the new 1111 Plus series, a collection of 8 artworks, an extension of the 1111 project. Augmented reality is not just the future, but it's the present. It's now. It's now. Augmented reality is now, and I want to urge everybody to learn more about augmented reality, experience augmented reality via my artworks. It may be the first time you would experience it, so there's an onboarding process. But augmented reality is the future of art, design, living in general. Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, is someone who is really pushing that front of augmented reality and making sure that we experience it easier, even using the glasses, and fast forward the contact lens. I also want to talk about how these artworks, aside of the augmented reality, really elevates lives and spaces. Having this artwork in your space, there's something called laws of attraction, and with my pieces, I infuse so much positivity in it. So having these artworks in your space really would make you feel good, I promise you. It makes me feel good. Me being the creator, I have it in my studio and home, and it does make me feel good. So having it in your space will really elevate your life, I promise you. And also I want to talk about the fact that the artists at the Discovery Museum, Abuja, so Discovery Museum, you would know, we hosted the art, I think, 2 years ago to display. It's on permanent display at the Discovery Museum in Abuja, where they're pushing the front of Africa's first augmented reality experience. And please take your time to visit the museum and also experience it. That's the 1111 project. I was also awarded Artist of the Year last year, thanks by the National Gallery of Art. Yes, thank you so much, National Gallery of Art. But I was awarded Artist of the Year by this augmented reality project that I came up with, which I also said was the first. So I didn't have a playbook, but I really did believe in myself to produce something outstanding. I want to thank God that it happened. It happened. Thank God, my collectors, my team, everybody who made this possible. And lastly, I will want to conclude with the fact that augmented reality is the future of art, design, and life in general. So I want to urge you to please invest in anything augmented reality, because by 2030, the world is going to be a very different place. I promise you, we are not going to be using this. Instead, we'll be using this smart glasses. So please invest in augmented reality. Anything augmented reality. It could be augmented reality art, it could be augmented reality books, it could be augmented reality softwares, augmented reality company. But I want to urge you to please kindly invest in augmented reality, and you'll be thanking me in 2030. Once again, my name is Overture, and it's my pleasure to be with you here today. Thank you.
Please let's give Sheik Overture a round of applause. Augmented reality is not as easy as it looks. I like how a lot of people say, oh, isn't it just AI? Isn't it just this? Do it. When you do it, then you tell us if it was easy. It's like how someone earlier, a few days ago, I was privileged to MC an NGO conference celebrating the International Day of the Girl Child. And we were talking about sustainability and fashion. And I heard one of the ladies in the audience say, it's not just plastic. I was like, if you knew the processes that go into it, or the injuries you can get from it, then you would appreciate the hard work people go through to make this thing. So please, let's give every exhibitor here a round of applause, because we cannot imagine unless we are the ones doing it ourselves. It may look easy because they make it look easy. Whether it is makeup, whether it is clothing, whether it is just speaking on stage, whether it is dancing, no job is easy. But the people who do it excellently make us believe it is easy. So thank you so much for that overture. The future is yours, and we hope you would train other aspiring youths to be just like you someday. So we have one more performance. We'll have one more dance performance, and then the exhibition will officially be open. So the dance troupe, can you please come up for your performance? Let's give them a round of applause as they come up. Thank you.